what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Gamestop exclusive Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi from Star Wars The Phantom Menace. So I have 2 out of these 3 figures already, but that's okay. But Padawan Obi-Wan, I've needed him since day 1, so I'm very, very happy to add him to the collection. And of course it comes in this box, the triple wide Galaxy packaging, Star Wars The Black Series up top, along with some scratches. Through this massive window, you can see Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan. They each come with cloaks, so that's pretty cool, and they each come with their respective lightsabers. Down here we have Star Wars The Phantom Menace, and Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. The front window wraps around on this side, and there's the side with the artwork. You've got 3 very nice pictures there. I like those a lot. You have a long skinny window on the top, and on the bottom you got some mouse print, the barcode, and some logos. And there's the back of the box. You have the same pictures that are on the side, only bigger. You have a short bio in 5 different languages. This one is not numbered because it's an exclusive and it's a 3-pack. And down here we have some more small print. And this bio says, Darth Maul came to Naboo with a mission to destroy Queen Amidala. Instead, he was met with the formidable Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and a fateful battle began. All right, I'm going to get Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi out of this box, and let's take a look at them. And here's Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan out of the box, and I think all 3 look very good. So this is how they are right out of the box with their cloaks on, and as you see, I flipped their hoods up. I was very curious as to how these hoods are going to look, and they're actually not too bad. Obi-Wan's does kind of flip up a little bit in the front. Darth Maul, I think his hood covers his head nicely, and Qui-Gon, it's not terrible. Now, as far as my plan for these figures, I'm definitely not going to use the cloaks on Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. I'm going to take the cloak from this Qui-Gon and stick it on this Qui-Gon, the 50th anniversary. Okay, so Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon will be cloakless, and I am going to leave the cloak on this Darth Maul and then use the other Darth Maul that's just like this one, just minus the cloak, in a scene with these 2 so I can recreate Duel of the Fates. That's my plan. But let's get on with this. So let's take a look at Qui-Gon first. And here's the Qui-Gon from this 3-pack up close, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this. I've already reviewed this figure. I just wanted y'all to get a good look at the cloak, and it's actually pretty good. You know, overall, it's not bad. The hood actually sits on his head fairly well. Some water would definitely make that sit down a little better. And as far as hood down, let's see what that looks like. I'll fold this thing back. Okay, not bad, and that's actually a very good look right there. All right, I'm kind of impressed. Yeah, this cloak is definitely going to go on my other Qui-Gon. So let's ditch this cloak and let's see what he looks like without it. And there he is minus the cloak, and he looks fine. It's just like the other one, but I must say the face printing on this one is well done, especially from that angle right there. That really looks like Liam Neeson. I'm kind of digging that. But yeah, the eyes look great. The scruff looks good. The hair is nicely done. And that's what the ponytail on the back looks like. It's just like the other one. Same figure, but this face looks fantastic. And the rest of it, you know, identical. Identical. I'm pretty sure this body is from 2017, but he actually has pretty good range in his elbows. Way past 90. Not bad, but of course the wrists are horizontally hinged, so that's kind of a bummer. You just have swivel, and then big old double knees, and kind of gummy knees a little bit. Yeah, it's okay. It's an older figure. You know, you have to take that into consideration. It's an older body, but I'm happy to have another Qui-Gon, you know, so I can have the cloak on one and have this one in a scene with Obi-Wan and Maul. I think it's going to look great on the shelf. Here, let's take a look at his lightsaber now. And here's the lightsaber that comes with this Qui-Gon. It's just like the other one. The paint is practically identical. But the blade is not near as deep a green. Here's the other one. So the 50th anniversary Qui-Gon's saber's on the bottom. The one from the 3-pack is on the top. I like this one better. And this one's warped from having it in his hands, you know, for some time. So the hilt is really warped. But yeah, this one looks really good. Here, let's compare. Same hilt. Yeah, same thing. It's just this one's warped from it, you know, being in his hand for a while. But the blade, stark difference there. Yeah, I like the old one better. All right, I'm definitely going to use the older saber. This green is so much nicer than the new one. So there he is in the Qui-Gon stance. And since I have this other saber now, let's take this off. We'll just take a look at lightsaber storage real quick, just because I have this other one. There. Okay, that looks very nice on the belt, and it's very secure. Yeah, that's not coming off at all. Okay, so I think this is how I'm going to leave this Qui-Gon for right now, just in the Qui-Gon stance, you know, getting ready to swing a bat. I think that looks great. Actually, before I get too far, I wanted to compare the Qui-Gon from the 3-pack to the 50th anniversary version. So as you see, the latest Qui-Gon, the tunic is a little bit lighter, and there is a wash on this one, on the 50th anniversary version. You know, it makes it look a little dirty. Okay, I'm not sure which one I like better, you know. It's okay, slight difference. And as far as the faces, they're pretty dang close. I think I like this one a little better. I think the eyes are a little more lifelike, but this one's not bad at all. And here's the new Maul from this 3-pack up close, and I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on this either. I just reviewed this figure not too long ago. This new Maul is hard to beat. It is one of the best figures they've done, I think. The articulation is absolutely nutty on this thing. It's an awesome figure, but I did want you to get a good look at the cloak. I think the hood sits on his head pretty well. Now, taking it off, it does want to get hung up on these horns. You do have to sort of, kind of lift up and over. And as far as hood down on Maul, let's see what that looks like. Let's see, fold that back and kind of in on itself. Okay, that actually sits nicely, and that's not bad. I kind of like that. And here's the face printing on this one. I actually think this is a little bit better than my other one. I think the eyes are a little bit better, but something they did really screw up on this particular Maul. This is Phantom Menace Maul, right? They totally messed up the tattoo on his chin and lip. They left out a whole line there. That's unfortunate. Someone pointed that out on my review of the other Maul that's just like this one. I didn't even notice on that one. But on this one, yeah, it's the same. They left that out. That's unfortunate. From a distance, you can't tell, really, but it's a shame that they did that. But again, this face printing on this one looks phenomenal. The eyes, again, are better on this one compared to my other one. The horns look awesome. Yeah, from the neck up, this is just tremendous. And of course, this body is so well done. It's all black, but the articulation is just so good. And here's Darth Maul's lightsaber from this 3-pack, and this looks good. I think the sculpt is nicely done. The red buttons look great. The blades are a beautiful shade of red. It does come apart, and the peg, it's like a semicircle shaped peg. My other one was kind of like a teardrop. It may have been kind of deformed, but this is definitely a semicircle, so there's only one way it'll go in. Okay, it's very secure. I love the look of it. So let's stick it in his hands and see how it looks. All right, so I just stuck him in this pose here with the saber behind him, this arm out, pretty wide stance. This cloak actually looks pretty good now with these things kind of flailing, like he's in action. The hood actually stays down nicely. It's a pretty cool pose. I may leave this one like this. And last but not least, we have Padawan Obi-Wan. And again, this is a figure that I've needed since day one. Very happy to finally have this in the collection. And I'm not going to use the cloak. I just left it on so you guys could get a good look at it. It's okay. It's all right. The hood does kind of sit funny on top. Again, some water would probably help that sit down a little better. Yeah, that looks a little funny. Let's see about hood down. All right. Golly, that thing did not want to sit down. All right, so that's what that looks like with hood down. It's not terrible, but I'm not using this thing. And here's Padawan Obi-Wan, cloakless, and I love the look of this. Yeah, so happy to finally have this figure. The face looks very good. I mean, that looks like a young Ewan McGregor. I think the eyes look great, the nose and the mouth and the skin tone. The hair, got a little ponytail in the back, and of course his Padawan braid is nicely done. And his outfit, it looks just like it's supposed to. Got a little hole on the belt there to plug his saber into, and the boots. Not bad at all. And I'm pretty sure this figure's from 2019, so it's a little older, but you still have pretty decent range in the elbows. Now, you are stuck with horizontal hinges at the wrist. Let's see, does he have butterfly joints? Yes, he does. Okay, you have pretty good range in the midsection. Not bad. Boy, those butterfly joints are impressive. Wow. Okay, and then legs. All right, so the legs kind of rotate up. That's interesting. And then double knees. Yeah, it's a dated body, but the articulation's not terrible. I'm kind of impressed. So this figure looks awesome. Let's take a look at the lightsaber that he comes with, and this is nicely done. Good looking hilt. The black, the silver, the red button there. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And the blade, what a killer shade of blue. I mean, it's not lightsaber blue, but it's still a very, very nice shade of blue. Yeah, it's a nice looking saber. So before I get him posed with this thing, let's see how the little hole on his belt works with this thing. Man, that's tight. Dang, that's tight. Wow, that thing doesn't want to go in there. There we go. Dang. All right. That's not going anywhere, and that looks fantastic on his belt. All right, so there's the saber in one hand, and I think that looks very nice. And you can definitely get two hands on this hilt, and that doesn't look bad. And there it is with the hands flip-flopped, and that's not bad either. But since I have the saber in two hands with Qui-Gon, I may keep it in just one hand with Obi-Wan, just to mix it up a little bit. All right, Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and Padawan Obi-Wan. I love the look of these. I mean, three really nice looking figures. Let's go stick these three gentlemen on the shelf, and let's see how they look there. And that's what they look like on the shelf, and I'm pleased. I'm very happy I picked up this set just to be able to create this scene. I mean, one of the most iconic sequences in all of Star Wars. And I think all three look really, really nice on the shelf. And I have the cloaked Maul in the back. He actually looks really good back there. And I took the cloak off of the new Qui-Gon and stuck it on the 50th anniversary Qui-Gon. And I think he looks nice, even with the hilt on the belt. I think that looks nice, just standing next to little Anakin. Very pleased. Very, very happy with this. But just like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of Qui-Gon Jinn, Darth Maul, and Obi-Wan Kenobi from the Phantom Menace. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new. And don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And something else that I would love for you to consider, and that is joining the channel. It is the 112th Battalion. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get sneak peeks to upcoming videos, custom emojis and loyalty badges, all those super cool things. I would definitely appreciate that. But just like always, thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all next time.